What is happening, y'all? Welcome on back. Let's head over to the hideaway and see what's happening.
That night 5 years ago, we destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know. We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery. Though it's to give them a better tomorrow, they see only that we've made their lives harder today. Yet the boil must be lanced if it is to heal.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
When Sid said that he wanted to create a world where we were free. Free to choose our own path. I honestly don't think it mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong. Only that it was our own.
I miss him.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want. And that's why I bear his name. It's why we've all chosen to bear his legacy. And I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
Rides over, lovebirds, home sweet home.
Oh, built a little base on an airship. Smart.
Otto was asking after you. Let's go and see him.
Never a dull moment.
Welcome back.
Okay. So, what I'm gonna do is refund that for now. Could pick up that. I mean, we gotta pick it up to try it, right? Yeah, you can see we can put ignition on because it's mastered. I like how pile drive is fast. I'm already liking the idea of thunderstorm though for the consecutive damage it offers.
Sid, finish with that log so we can call in the morning. Again! I seen schoolboys.
Look, it's Sid.
Staying long this time?
I don't know. Perhaps I should just have Blackthorn make me a new one.
Is it business or pleasure? I remember it like it was yesterday. You're our leader now, Clive. We won't hear me complaining. The only drawback... Still... Watch yourself out there.
I want to check blacksmith first.
What'd you need? What'd you want?
Flame tongue. Levin bolt. I need flame tongue to make levin bolt. And I need storm cry to make a flame tongue.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
So it's like an Ifrit-themed sword.
Clive? What do you want? Should last you a good while. That it? Fine.
Well, don't just stand there, go.
Automatically charges magic spells and maintains the charge until cast. Accessory effect will not trigger unless the ability charged magic is learned. What the hell? Increase limit break generation by 3%. Increase limit break generation by 6% when taking damage. Gil earned by 35%. That sounds really useful. I don't think I need it, but that sounds really useful. Hello. Increase XP earned by 15%. Increase ability points earned by 20%. Oh, well, we're just going to go ahead and buy one of these.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
We're just going to buy all three of them because you never know when you're going to
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
when you're going to need to get your farm on, you know. Though I do like the idea of my magic just always being charged. That sounds really cool. I'm just like attack, 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 and then I wonder how that works with like the magic burst system. Maintains the charge until a cast. Elixirs. Having 2 of those on hand. Let's have one. Having one on hand as like an emergency heal.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
One of a set and 7 swords said to have been forged in the flames of Mount Trustadius. I don't see myself ever going back to one of these.
I reckon I can find a buyer. You got out else? I reckon I can find a buyer.
That one I still like.
You got out else?
I'm not going to use that accessory ever.
I'll be thankful you got that much. You got out else? Is that all?
Does that one?
Well, the most important thing, I would say, would be ability points. I'm not all that worried about experience, but more XP earned is always going to be nice. So let's run XP and then ability points. And then, well, I mean, I don't know. I fight so much, I already kind of out-level stuff. So do I really need that one on? You know what? I got a buttload of gil. Let me buy that magic charge thing.
Do for you? You'll not find a better price than that. Finished, are you?
I want to see how that plays. Alright, stone, forge, wall of memories.
Once the hall's swept, it's over to the tavern.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Little room with some decoration and stuff. I'm gonna go through talk to Otto, go through all that stuff. And then honestly, we're probably gonna go to the Ariat Stone and just play around a bit with certain abilities. Namely, which one do I have on? I want to test out. I'm gonna like just basically master those abilities and see how I really feel about them. Because the going in that stance, the whole the lock-on thing, I don't find that as useful as pulling enemies down or as charging at enemies. So
there
that
you are,
might be a good
Word of your adventures arrived this morning.
good potential for an
Victor sends
ultimate.
his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. And not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
Have you finished sorting those?
I'd trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here? Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dhalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
So I guess destroying the Mothercrystal didn't impact the progression of the Blight at all.
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even? Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was, adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian. Lawsman Harpocrates.
Lawsman now.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day.
I don't really
Yeah, I'll be back
understand the
I should get some rest while I can.
burned off brand, because like even with the brand burned off, wouldn't it still be obvious that you were branded at some point? I guess people just assume it's like a battle scar.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd
Speak
forgotten
of the
what
devil.
life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Otto stole us. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
So they just, I guess they just flayed the skin off. Ugh.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Have you been to the toll? I hear a new shipment's just arrived.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance, the one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an Eikon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does. To a world without Mothercrystals. To Sid.
Upgraded the threads, I see.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Why don't you go talk to him and work together? At least he knows you're alive and he didn't kill you.
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
Gathering storm.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
I don't know, but we will talk to Otto in the next episode. For now, I want to go here and test some stuff out. Okay, let's do something a little bigger. So once that stuff is on... Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it would ever be worth really focusing on a target. But once you hit it... Each of them detonates for like 77. That's how this magic thing works with the...
Nice try.
Yeah, that is pretty useful, just always having it charged up. Less damage than I thought it would. Just do a medium melee. What's a good medium? Oh, Gigas is considered medium melee. Okay, so multiple hits. No, I have to fight something that has a stagger gauge. It's not worth fighting these muggers. It was an Avis. So pretty good damage there.
Too slow.
Royal Tongue Volver. Alright, so that did almost half a stagger bar to him. Almost half a stagger bar instantly is actually pretty impressive. Hitting the damn wrong button. That one wasn't as good as I thought it would be there. So that final hit, if that final hit connects, we're getting about half a stagger bar. What's crazy is we can do that with like a lot of stuff. I mean, Gouge is absolutely going to shred most of a stagger bar on its own. Final hit does 3,500. I don't think leveling this up is worth it. Let's try out being struck. These two abilities. Because I do think that ultimate is going to be worthwhile. I mean, the fact that drop it out half a thing, that's pretty beefy. Okay, that's wild. So he hit that thing, and it caused him to take damage. A lot of damage. You're flipping around too damn much. Let me pull out the so when we hit it does well. What about when you hit it?
Nice try.
That does pretty respectable damage. But I think this lightning rod thing has a lot of potential if I can get it on top of a boss. Yeah. Or if I can... I want to see him, like, I want to put it down when he's about to do his, like, spin to win. That is doing a massive amount of damage. Let me pull out a different target. Let me pull out something, of anything large I can pull out. The Iron Giant. The only thing I don't like is I'd have to play around this unless I get something that's... I mean, God, every time it hits that thing, though.
Too slow.
That's pretty potent. Pile drive is doing about half. So I wonder what, like, a, like doing that into a wicked wheel will look like. Get him right by it. Man, I'll tell you what though. Okay, so based on what we saw there, Pile Drive had potential, but only when it was fully upgraded. This was good. That was hitting for big damage. This was hitting for pretty solid damage. I think I rock both of those. I don't even have enough for that right now. Sad. Which does mean ignition I do not have on at the moment, which is a little sad. But I will be earning stuff pretty fast. So let's put that on. And then multi-hitters. Gouge. Yeah, because I think I would pile drive, or not pile drive. I don't want pile drive at all. I want lightning rod. And then you would be my ultimate. I mean, ideally, I would probably have Ramu as just like my ultimates, like have Judgment Bolt and something, and then what I could do is like basically throw out a lightning rod with Garuda, and then yeah. So throw down lightning rod with her, and then immediately start gouging on top of the target, and then that way you could have on pile drive, because I don't have the other ability that I really like. I think that's a good setup here. We can end training. But that is what I wanted to test. Obviously, we need to see how this stuff functions in actual combat, but absolutely love that we were able to at least test it there and figure it out. And I mean, honestly, man, there's so much I'm loving about this. The fact that we have like a proper training room, the fact that we're able to just freely respec and you know, pick different abilities and go back and forth, like, it's just nice. It's so nice to not feel like I'm stuck going down a particular path in an RPG, or, oh, I gotta go farm up gold to respec. It's just so fucking nice for once. Anyway, we're gonna wrap things up here. Next episode, looks like we're properly kicking off what I would describe as Disc 2, if this game came in discs. Well, it does come in discs probably, but anyway, beyond the point. Wrapping things up, I will catch you all soon with some more.